This is a Big Facts Network exclusive.
A little chick, I'm in the club, you know what I'm saying? I got a little chick cuffed up on me and she going, she ready to go. You know what I'm saying? And I never forget the song came on and I leaned over to my little chick like, yeah, baby, you know that me right there. And she thought I was lying. Bro. And she thought I was lying. I lost my chick.
You fucked up your pussy. It was really you. It was really you.
I'm like,
you just jacked.
How did this happen? How did this happen? Oh no. Oh God.
She
no.
said, lying ass nigga.
So I never forget after that night I said, boy, the next chance on any song that's coming out, I'm finna say my name in the first goddamn line. So these folks know who it is. You know what I'm saying? And Get Crunk was the next opportunity.
Before the world could even process the energy, before Crunk had a definition, before every DJ was screaming over 808s, there was Bohagon. From Southwest Georgia to Atlanta, he stepped in the city with something different. Not just hype, not just volume, precision. Yes, he was a pioneer in the Crunk era. Yes, he stood shoulder to shoulder with Lil Jon and the movement that shook the South. But let us not get it twisted. Bohagon could rap. He was not just yelling on records, he was slicing through them. And when Get Crunk dropped, that intro verse still hits like a warning shot. One of the coldest opening statements in Southern rap history. Signed to Lil Jon, voice booming, cadence sharp, presence undeniable. And that question he kept throwing at the culture, who am I? He was not asking for validation. He was demanding recognition. Club shaker, stage rocker, lyrical enough to stand in any cipher in the South. Bohagon did not just ride the Crunk wave, he helped carve it. And if you were outside during that era, you already know the answer to that question. Now that's Atlanta culture.
I'll catch you with another episode of Atlanta Coaches Podcast, man, with me, your host, Moss B. Hey, man, I got one of my main partners, one of my niggas I used to kick it with every day on the east side, Bohagon. What you know good,
what's happening with it, man? Happy to be here, man. Happy to be here, man.
Yeah. What you been up to, man?
Oh, man, just trying to keep it pushing, man. It's a marathon. It ain't no sprint. You just got to keep going.
Yeah, it's been a minute, man. Look. I was just thinking, and we was just thinking about an old time when we all went down to Talbotton, right? Look, to go do a show in your hometown, right? You was a superstar. You done brought all the Georgia dirt. You done brought us down. This nigga Hagen had a cousin that was locked up. Nigga, this our country, the goddamn, this how foolish the city was. It was the Talbotton, Georgia.
Shouts out to my nigga Bobcat.
Look, they came and bailed his cousin out of jail to go do the show, kick it for a minute, and put him back in jail. Not even bailed him out of jail. The police took him.
The police escorted him. Escorted him to the stage.
Jailhouse to the show to go do the show, nigga, just because Hagen was in town.
And he rocked that motherfucker, and once he got off stage, they escorted him. They escorted him right back. Shout out to my nigga Bobcat, man.
Look, only in Talbotton, Georgia, man. Only in Talbotton, eh? But check this out, man. This is the Atlanta Coaches Podcast. So we got to start it off, man. So let the people know where you're from, man.
Man, I'm from a little town about an hour and a half from here called Talbotton, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? It's like 30 miles outside of Columbus, Georgia. It's kind of like in between Columbus and Macon, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? I say that because those the two places that people, you know, they'll know about. But yeah, man, I'm from a little town, about 800 people. You know what I'm saying? About 800. The county probably about 5,000 people. So, you know, it's all a blessing for me just to be from that place, to travel around the world doing music, to get checks off of music, to get paid from doing music, to have people know your songs. Like, man, it's a blessing, bro.
Yeah.
It's a blessing.
So your name, Bohagon, man, where did you get that name from and what does it mean?
I got the name from my uncle Lanez, my mama's brother. He and her were super tight. Mm-hmm. So my uncle, he worked on the sanitation truck. the guy he worked with, white dude, I guess they just be joking. And he just came up with the name, started calling him Bohagon. And 1 year I worked for the summer camp thing, and I worked with a guy who had just came from working with my uncle. And he shout out to Big Woo, long live Big Woo. And every day he just be talking, man, y'all look alike, man, y'all talk alike, man, y'all walk alike. So he just started calling me Bohagon. And he was on the football team. He was a senior on the football team. Okay. So he was like one of the captains. So, you know, at that time I was rapping. So on the way back from the football games, they used to make me rap on the bus after a win. Okay. So, you know what I'm saying? It came from my 11th grade year in high school, and
motherfucker stuck, huh?
And it just stuck, man. Like it's in my yearbook. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They got you in Bohagon in the yearbook. No, that motherfucker legit.
Bohagon, across the middle in my yearbook. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, like it was written in the stars.
So what made you come up to Atlanta?
I came up to Atlanta, of course, you know, like my mom and my dad always stayed up here. Okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a grandma baby. Like my mom had me, my mom was 16, my dad was 15 when I was born. So my mom was the real smart girl from the family. They felt like we're gonna do something. So they were like, look, you give me that baby and go on do what you gotta do. Yeah, go on do what you gotta do. We'll make sure he's straight. So I always stayed in South Georgia. Okay. But like every weekend or every summer I was up here, you know what I'm saying? Like my mom first moved to Atlanta, like she moved with her older brother, her older brother Jap. Carver home, Bowen home, like all of the homes around Atlanta, like my uncle and my mama done stayed in with my uncle. You know, so it's like I had an introductory to the city, you know what I'm saying? To a point where like most people from my area in South Georgia, they would kind of be fearful of coming to the city or whatever because they didn't know. Yeah. But I never had a comfort zone growing up. And I think like when I look back, that helped me. You know what I'm saying? Because I could go in and out of different environments. So like what I would tell people with kids, don't let them have a comfort zone. Put them from one extreme to the other. So that way they comfortable in all of the extremes. You know what I'm saying? And that was something that helped me.
So you was one of Lil Jon's first signed artists, man. How did Lil Jon find you?
Lil Jon found me, so when we first started coming up to the city, a guy from the country, and this a crazy story, his name was Jimmy Spirit. He was one of those guys that he lived in like one of those little trailers, like a utility trailer that was, you know, made for pulling behind a truck. He just lived in the trailer and had moved down there. And my best friend, mom, was the person over like kind of like, I don't know if it's defects or like getting assistance for people like, you know, like and she had got him assistance or whatever to help him. I don't know if it was a check or whatever. So we befriended him, and he had some plug with an old soul group like a Manhattans or OJ's or Delphine. It was like one of them old groups. And he was plugged in with a guy that produced for Left Eye. His name was Michael Anthony. He produced for Black. Okay. So he plugged us in. We would come back and forth to the guy, Michael Anthony's studio. We would come from the country, come up to his studio, and he'd just get us to move a couch from one side of the room to the other. And we'll do that shit for like 2-3 months. But this our only plug in the city, so we're like, shit, man, we're gonna kind of see it out, you know what I'm saying? And I'll never forget, one day he let us record, you know what I'm saying? And when he let us record, we killed it, we nailed it. And so it went back to the same thing. And a guy that was another producer for Left Eye, his name was Gerald Hall.
Okay.
He was from Columbus,
Okay.
but he was up here.
Okay.
So Michael Anthony let him hear our music, and when he heard the music, he was like, shit, y'all from my way.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of like back channel plug with him and then start recording like every day. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when he came to me. It was like, he came to us and was like, I know this guy, Lil Jon, he works at So Def. They doing this compilation. And I wanna present y'all music to him. So when he presented the music to Lil Jon didn't really feel the other. He thought everybody was good, but I guess my voice stood out to him. So he wanted to put me on the So Def Bass All Stars. So this was like 97. So I did a regular rap song, and he took the beat away, and they put a booty shake beat to it. And the guy that used to produce for Luke Skywalker, for Uncle Luke, his name was Devastator X. He put the beat to it, and the album went gold. It was the same album. I don't know if y'all remember this shit called not Freaker, what was the song? Usher redid the song. I can freak it in the morning.
Yeah.
It had that song on there. So the album went gold, but they didn't have singles at the time.
Okay.
So like that song went like platinum.
Okay.
So it made the album go gold. My song on there sucked. I ain't gonna lie. But shit, the album went gold. You know what I'm saying? So like the next year, John let me come back and do another one on volume 3. I was on volume 2 and volume 3. So I put a song on volume 3 that was more my style called Drop Them Bows.
Gotcha.
So yeah, like
you was on Lil Jon's first album, and you was one of the only ones that had their own song. How did that come about?
Like it came about where so like what people don't know, like when I first started being around John, I was essentially an East Side boy. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like people didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I guess they camouflaged it in. But like shit, from the end of 97 to shit 99, I pretty much was an East Side boy, just everywhere with them doing shows, and you know what I'm saying. And so it was a situation to where I just, wherever they needed me to be, I just wanted to play my part. Like I had came from being in a group, so I didn't have no qualms about I need the spotlight or some shit like that. Like wherever you want me, whatever you want me to do, just tell me. You know what I'm saying? We just rocked out.
So after that album feature, what was the expectations from BME then?
I think with that song, it was more so we were looking to get the major deal. So I think that's why he put me on that feature song. You know what I'm saying? And so like we did a whole entire album called We Still Crunk. But before we did that album, we had did an album called Full Time Family with me, China White, a cat named Six Shot from Third Ward, New Orleans. A cat named Don U and Lil Jon.
I remember Don U, Rag.
So we did that album, and then I'll never forget, after we did the album, John was like, yeah, this album too ahead of its time. He was like, man, we're gonna do my album, and then we're gonna come back and put that album out. And it like, you know, like I said, I'm a team player, so I ain't tripping, bro. I'm just like, shit, I'm still getting some money. I'm still moving around, so I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But so then we came back and we did the We Still Crunk album. The We Still Crunk album got the TVT deal.
Okay.
And I think kind of somewhere around there is like when me and John kind of first we kind of bumped our heads a little bit.
Okay.
Because then after that, once he told me that after we did the full-time album and then we did that album, I went and did that album, but I went and signed with Noontime.
Gotcha.
At the time, they were Orca. You know what I'm saying? I went and signed over there with, shouts out to Orca Noontime. You know, that's where Joe the Breeze and Jim Crow, Sierra
over there with Noonie.
Sierra came from over there, you know what I'm saying? So, Polo the Don, you know what I'm saying? So I went over there. And I think somewhere in there made John feel like that I wasn't loyal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, but in my heart, I felt like, damn, we done did the album. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't give me no meal right now.
Yeah. So it was like, and me and John, we in a good space now. So, you know, I can say it. And I say it because I have to tell my story.
No doubt.
And because, you know, people be wanting to know what happened. But I think when I did that kind of, because you got to think about it. So then BIM, I go sign to Noontime Orca, and they get the TVT deal. And after about like a year of being over there with Orca, Noonie Brothers shoot up in the studio or some shit. and he get kicked out.
Yeah.
Shout out to Meezy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they get kicked out, and that kind of let me get out of my country. Because like they're supposed to been giving me X amount of dollars every month. And after about 5-6 months, it wasn't hitting right. You know what I'm saying? So I got out of the deal, and then I went back to John. And that's when the TVT shit, like Get Crunk didn't come then. We did that's when they did the Nothing On and all of that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So
what you bought with your first BME check?
What I bought with my first BME? Oh man,
what was your cool purchase?
I bought me an F-150. I
remember that
F-150 on 24. You know what I'm saying? With the TVs and that bad boy. You understand me? So like that was my first just splurge purchase. You know what I'm saying? But
the Lincoln was right behind that.
Lincoln was right behind that.
Yeah.
Lincoln was shit, like a month or two behind that. That was just...
Look, I remember that Lincoln had that Bohagon in the goddamn in the head. I say, look at my country, homie.
I put wood floors in the Lincoln. The floor looked just like the floors in this motherfucker. I put wood floors in it because I had seen on TV or some shit. Somebody else had wood floor. I want that.
This nigga from Thompson, Detroit. I said,
I had TVs and that bitch. I had the suede seats in there. Like,
that motherfucker was clean though.
I had redid my trunk. Boy, you open the trunk, it's just Georgia Dirt, Bohagon, all kind of lights and shit. Like, boy, I'm talking about way. I did way too much. That was a bad investment. But
I'm glad you know.
I enjoyed it.
Let's get.
I had fun. That was the most fun I had on a bad investment.
No, no doubt. I remember. But take us through the time and the process of how you did the legendary Get Crunk verse.
The Get Crunk verse. So like, Get Crunk was one of them situations where John had finished the album. So I never forget, like it was a situation where we was out in San Diego. Cause like I had been around John, them, I've been around the rich niggas and all this shit for like 10 years before even know my name. So I did the hook, we was out in San Diego. And a little chick, I'm in the club, you know what I'm saying? I got a little chick cuffed up on me and she going, she ready to go. You know what I'm saying? And I never forget the song came on and I leaned over to my little chick like, yeah, man, you know that me right there. And she thought I was lying. Bro. And she thought I was lying. I lost my chick.
You fucked up your pussy.
It was really you.
It was really you.
I'm like,
You should have jazzed.
how did this happen? How did this happen? Oh no! Oh God!
She
no.
said, lying ass nigga.
So I never forget after that night. I said, boy, the next chance on any song that's coming out, I'm finna say my name in the first goddamn line. So these folks know who it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Get Crunk was the next opportunity. And so he had finished the album and he had told me that, look, man, we got a show today, so I'm gonna leave the I'm schedule the session at the studio.
Okay.
And you gonna lay your verse on the first part, but when I get back, I'm gonna put it to the end of the song. They were like, just go on and lay it. So I just went in there, I laid the verse. You know, I felt like it felt hard, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't hear nothing else from it because they were printing the album up that next week. You see what I'm saying? So couple weeks passed, and then I started getting called like, boy, you snapped. So then when I hear the song, he kept me on the first part. And then when I talked to John, he was like, yeah, man, that shit was just too jam, and we just kept that shit like it was. And Get Crunk was like the intro to that album. You know what I'm saying? And I done did shows for 20 years off that shit.
To this day, we still argue about that might be the hardest Crunk verse ever, nigga.
Yeah, like it.
When the nigga come in with that, who am I, boy? He can be a nigga. That shit set everything on fire in the club.
Yeah, man. God was good, bro. Like that song, like, man, I've been blessed to do shows from 03, 05, whenever that shit came out to now.
Yeah.
I got there, I rap it acapella, then rap then do the song.
So you gonna make a whole show out of it.
This shit work, but I rap that motherfucker again. Run it back, goddamn. Like, you gotta make it work. You know what I'm saying?
We just recently found out, right? Because when I was interviewing Lil J, I didn't realize Lil J made the beat. So when that was going on, did you think Lil J made that beat, or you thought John made that beat when you recorded?
I knew Lil J made the beat.
Okay.
Like, I knew that from
the beginning.
I ain't know it like when I laid it.
Okay,
I knew it after the album had dropped.
Okay.
That Lil J had did it. But yeah, like that song there, man, like, it got its own little place. It's like it got what they call a cult following.
Oh, it
like,
definitely has a cult following. It definitely has a cult following.
Them motherfuckers that don't even know me, I hadn't even never heard of Bohagon. You put that song on, they saying the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? And that shit a blessing, bro.
So when that song caught fire, what kind of headspace was you in during that success?
I mean, I was in a good headspace, but it's like I was looking for it to catapult me to the next step. You know what I'm saying? And it never did, because at the time when Get Crunk had dropped, you know, then, you know, we had agreed to do the video. So we got the script, the treatment, and everything for the video. We were supposed to fly out to Mexico. We had the date, everything set. And at the last minute, John and TVT fell out.
That's
and they
crazy.
Sued each other.
Yeah, that's
and
crazy.
I was just like,
fucked up everything.
Damn, bro, like, not now. Like, not now. You know, no, not now. Feel like a month from now. Let's get the goddamn video out. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I kept going through things like that to where it felt like the goalposts were moving. You know what I'm saying? It's like I did the shit that motherfucker wanted me to do, but why the goalpost move?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I did the shit again.
Nigga said, I'm right there. Oh shit, this motherfucker done moved.
It just kept moving, and you know, like now, you know, I look back and I understand the business of the music business. But like at that time, I didn't understand it.
See, it's crazy y'all never shot a video for that, because that was gonna put your face out there.
Exactly.
That's when niggas were gonna be able to put together, oh, that's that nigga with that verse.
Yeah.
And people don't know how important that face is with that verse, nigga. A lot of times, nigga have a fiver, nigga don't know who the fuck the nigga is.
Because now what it did was the blessing and the curse that I have like now is I can be famous when I want to be famous, and I can be incognito. Like most niggas is just stuck over here or stuck over here. Yeah. So it's like a lot of times, like I'm just in the gas station buying something, and I'm just talking, and then it'll be a motherfucker behind me like, man, I heard you somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I just brush it off because I know what they're getting to. I was like, man, I be around everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be famous at that point. But then when I want to be famous, I can just tell people, who am I? I'm Bohagon. You know what I'm saying? That's you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it gave me. I could be
the best
over the
worlds.
radar. I could be under the radar at the same time. And most people can't do that. You know. They just got to be either or.
But you came back with a pretty hard hit, man, with Fabo Diamond and Princess, man. Tell us about that.
Yeah, man. I never forget going to the studio and Fabo doing his part. So we had my little partner, Sonny Bonaho from Seattle with us. So we going to the studio. So I tell my little partner, look, man, just be a fly on the wall. Just chill out. Don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Don't do too much. So Sonny, he get there, he just trying to be a fly on the wall. And Fabo is like, if you ever seen Michael Jackson record, like Fabo record like Michael Jackson, like they be in the studio dancing, while they doing their verse. Like, so my little partner, Sonny just fucked up, like he just stuck. I already told him. Don't say that. Look, be a fly on the wall. So he just like, what the fuck am I looking at? Man,
what up, Sonny?
When I looked at Sonny and seen the look in his face, like he had never seen no shit. I had never seen no shit like Fabo in there recording his verse, goddamn, doing all the shit. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Fabo, man.
Yeah, that's my
$2. That's my brother, man. But that was an experience, man. And I never forget me, Fabo, and I don't think Diamond was there. Me, Fabo, and Princess did the song in the Dominican Republic. And boy, like, that.
So y'all recorded in the DR?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
now
fine.
we recorded in the DR. We had went to some kind of way they did some DJ retreat or some shit in the DR.
Went down there and did
and we all went down
there
and we recorded. We performed it.
Okay. That's fine. But look, so you did. It's a myth. I don't know if it's a myth or it's true. They said you had the chance to be on Snappy Fingers.
Yeah, that's true. Like, and that was at a time, bro. That was at a time when. So like I said, me and John went on the same page. And what had happened was we had just came off the anger management tour. So we come out the anger management tour. This one, Snap, is starting to take off. So we come out the anger management tour.
Actually, it's in full swing.
He did the, so when I did What's Happening, What's Up, it wasn't to a Snap beat. It was to a regular crunk beat. It was just slow. And then when I heard it again, it was to a Snap beat. So it's like okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like all this shit, like I said, John is my big brother, man. I love that guy, man. But it was certain stuff I didn't understand at the time. So then we do the What's Happening, What's Up, and we do he sent me another Snap beat. And then that's when he sent me the Snappy Fang. I'm just like, hold up, bro. Hold on, man. This ain't us, man.
I already know what you want to do. You a rap nigga. You ain't want to be involved. I remember.
But looking back, I ain't gonna lie. Looking back, Snappy Finger went #1.
Yeah.
It went #1 in the country. I hate that I didn't put a verse on it. He did. And when that shit went #1, he threw it in my face. I ain't gonna lie. He couldn't wait to throw it in my face.
Then what I think that was happening back then, see, you was a hell of a rapping ass nigga back then, right? So back then, the Snap niggas, niggas used to think, man, them niggas ain't no real rappers. And you didn't want to get caught up in that shit and get pigeonholed. I remember that shit.
Yeah,
nigga.
and what it was like, I ain't gonna say it wasn't gimmicky. Because like what it is if you think about it, Crunk was just energy. When Snap came around, they started to organize the energy. You see what I'm saying? So it's still like they still like kind of like in the same vein, but it was just two different. It was two different forms of music to me at the time. You know what I'm saying? When I look back, like it kind of like the same shit. You know what I'm saying? No, but I didn't see it then.
I think so too. Believe it or not, I think so too. Especially when you see it in the club.
Yeah,
it's the same kind of energy.
It's energy.
Yeah, it's the same kind of energy. But I wanted to ask you this. So back then, it seemed like Scrappy and Trillville got the priority as far as BME. How did that make you feel back then, man? And what was going on with that?
Because I knew my limitations, bro. Like I knew that I was from a small town. You know what I'm saying? I like regardless of what a nigga say and this, that, and third, like I knew that me being from a little small town, it was like I felt the energy of people wanted me to say I was from the A-town, you know what I'm saying? And in my heart, like I just felt like I was adopted by the A-town. I mean, I'm adopted by the city. So I didn't wanna do that. And then I didn't wanna, you know what I'm saying, just fake some shit that I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? And once I did that, that's when they started putting Scrap. That's when Trillville and Scrap popped up. And I wasn't mad, like I embraced them. You know what I'm saying?
They were like they were your little brothers.
Yeah, like that's what, you know, I embraced them. And so it was one of those situations to where like I understood what was happening. I understood the why. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand the why. You know what I'm saying? And I understood that at that time.
So it seemed like you were seen but not heard. And do you think that was due to the success them niggas was having too? Since they were already rolling?
And then what people don't understand, bro, like I got the Warner Brother deal. You see what I'm saying? That's the deal that Scrappy and Trillville them took off on. Like, I got that deal. They, like, at the time, like, they were kids. You see what I'm saying? Like, they didn't really have music. They had music recorded, but it wasn't just up to par and all of that. They were doing shows and shit. So, remember I told you we had did the Full-Time Family album. So I had them songs recorded, and I was still recording. I had recorded a bunch of songs with Jon. So I had made me a mixtape called Bootlegs and B-Sides. Vince Phillips took the bootlegs and B-Sides and went and met with Warner Brothers and got the deal. And told them, yeah, we did what we got. Then we got a couple more artists too. And then when they signed the deal, he did the switcheroo and just goddamn put that back there and put
say Vinny B said this
and them my brother, man. I ain't got nothing but love for Scrap and Trillville, but sometimes I be thinking they don't know what really happened.
They probably don't.
They don't. You know what I'm saying? And but like that's how we got the Warner Brothers deal. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, man, I never tripped. Like I would just see situations like I'm signed to Warner Brothers. We're at whether it might be a Lil Jon or Scrappy or Trillville video shoot. Joe Blow from around the corner, who a rapper, come in and he get a feature. And here I'm signing Warner Brothers. I gotta wait all day, like when my cameo and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
So it would be little shit like that to where I'd be like, You know what I'm saying? And but like, man, it's all fam, man. Like they my family.
Look, man, most folks don't know, man, you're an international artist, right? What does that mean for you coming from such a small town?
I count it as a blessing, man. It's like the universe wanted me to put my voice into the universe. And when I put my voice into the universe give me the blessing back that I want.
Mhm.
And it's like, that's how I look at it. Like, to be able to like, man, I done performed in Australia. I done performed in places where you don't understand them, they don't understand you. Soon as the song come on, they know it word for word. Song go out, don't nobody understand each other again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And it's like,
yeah.
man, music is something that speaks in a language that don't nobody else understand. You know what I'm saying? And just to be a part of that, bro, it's a blessing, man.
So if you could say anything to the powers at BME, man, back then at that time, what would you say now?
I think BME realized that I stood the test of time. And that's something that I knew in my heart back then. You know what I'm saying? I knew my talent, my music would stand the test of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I felt like a lot of time back in those days, even they didn't know that it would stand the test of time.
I don't think they know what they really had.
Yeah. Yeah. And but you know, like they tried, man. Like, you know, they put me with Addict Crew, they put me with different people. They tried. I was just something that they didn't understand as well. I think they understand it now.
Yeah,
you know.
now. Well, I'm gonna tell you this, me being your brother, I think you the most talented motherfucker over there. You definitely out-rap everybody in that motherfucker.
Man, thank
for
you,
sure.
Bro. Thank you,
For
bro.
sure. But I do want to ask you this, man. I remember you guys had a little beef with Film, man. So tell me what that was all about and how that went down.
Yeah, man. Phil, my man. Shout out to Sean, Jay, and Smoke, man. Okay, so at one point, me and Phil were super cool. We did a little Chitlin circuit tour, like probably about 2 years before we had our falling out. So in my mind, shit, these my fault. You know what I'm saying? Julia Beverly with the Ozone, she interviewed Phil Moore. So Phil Moore was explaining to her where they were from. You know, they from South Georgia. I'm from Southwest Georgia. They from South Georgia. And they were just talking about, you know, how they country, they ride around on wagons and they got the hogs and all this shit. And cool. And then, like I said, probably about 2-3 months later, she interviewed me. And she would ask, you know, I was explaining to her where I'm from, you know, Southwest Georgia. And she was like, yeah, y'all country down there, y'all be on the wagons. I'm like, hold on.
Y'all niggas be on wagons barefoot with burlap sacks.
I'm like, first off, the only pig that I be seeing is the one on my plate that I be eating.
Nigga, so you went down there on the wagon with you barefooted with a burlap sack shirt?
All, man. And bless their heart, but niggas in Albany ain't down there like that, man. Albany, a bunch of dope boys all been there, man.
100%
Street
some killers,
nigga, bro. You know
sure.
niggas ain't like that on no shit. I'm just like, I'm looking at them like, I get it. It's a gimmick. It's marketing. But like, man, don't
They went all the way in with
like,
that
man, shit. But nigga, all been a state down there, bro. Like, niggas ain't on no country shit down there like that. Like, but so like, and when I did my interview with Julia Beverly, I ain't say nothing about them. I just said like, look, where I'm from, like, nah, we ain't on no wagon. You know, I like nigga ride around with rims about bigger wagon wheels. You know what I'm saying? You see a nigga on some 26s. It look like some goddamn wagon wheel, but outside of that, like, nah, baby, we ain't on no shit like that. So fast forward, probably a couple months later, they had family day in the park, and that's like their birthday bash in Columbus. So Phil Moore had just signed to Ludacris. So they said they had a little club to where I'm plugged in at the club. So I'm like, well, shit, man, we finna go ahead and fuck with Phil Moore.
That's a firehouse, right?
Firehouse. So we go to the firehouse. I'm talking about we're about 10, 15 deep. We got down. I sent my folk to the VIP, and I sent my little partner. I was like, man, go up to the stage, see what Phil Moore up drinking. And I'm gonna send him some drinks up there. So we got there, I'm getting in my spot, ordering my drinks and shit. All of a sudden, I just hear, Bohagon.
Yeah.
Cause you wanna be smoked. You think Bohagon, you think you can rap like us or some shit like I'm just like, what the fuck what is that?
Yeah.
Bohagon, you just wanna be me and all this shit. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? The club is full. I'm just like, bro, I cannot leave out this club without being going upside home head. Like, if I leave out this club without going upside his head, I might well stop rapping right now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't want to do nothing to them. Like, I don't got no problem with them. And I feel bad that we beat Smoke up because we really just want to beat Sean J up. But Smoke is like, you guilty by association. We got to beat your ass too. Like, I hate that. You know what I'm saying? But
look, I'm gonna tell you somebody told me a whole nother story, man. You gonna laugh. So you know this little girl named Poison, right? Yeah, you used to mess with and Smoke used to mess. She like, no, you know Poison, but you know Poison was my artist.
Yeah.
She like, most them niggas were fighting over me in that club.
we were not fighting no Poison. Shout out to Poison.
Shout out to Poison. Poison had a fat ass on her too. She said, oh yeah, both of them niggas was fucking me. They were fighting over me.
Yeah, Poison, she was a fool. Man. God bless Poison.
Yeah, man. See, a lot of folks don't know that you created a hook with Young Bloods, man. Damn, man. Tell us how that went about.
Yeah, damn. That damn pretty much been my biggest payday off the music game. Like this around the time when I don't know if people remember when L.A. Reid left LaFace. So L.A. Reid left. L.A. Reid became the president of Def Jam. So they dissolved LaFace. So when they dissolved LaFace, Outkast went, I want to say the Jive. Artists thought they were sending their artists to different places. So they had Young Bloods, and I guess they were trying to figure out where they were going to send Young Bloods. So I guess JD had put them in the studio for like a month, just recording. And if they came up with some shit, they were good. If they didn't come up with some shit, it probably wouldn't have went good. And they had been in there for like a week or so, and Lil Body Big Mouth, my nigga Rooster. Shouts out to Rooster. Rooster hit me like, yeah, man, come through the studio and try and help with the hook. So I came through the next day. I came up with some shit that I thought of. It was just like, no. So at this point, I'm just freestyling. I'm just goddamn just high freestyling. John walked by. What you say?
And heard that shit. Yep.
What you say? Come in there and say it right now.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
I ain't even had all of the shit that I was freestyling. You know what I'm saying? And that shit just worked, man. And
a lot of people don't know, nigga, that's your voice. Like, you ain't just saying that's you saying. If you don't give a damn, go on, throw it up. That's your voice.
That's actually me. Like, and like I wish I could have just got the featuring Bohagon part on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my only regret with that. Because they got my real name on there. You know what I'm saying? I get paid, my writers. But
well, we know there's a lot of shit going on that time then.
Yeah, it was just a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot of shit going on.
But shouts out to Young Blood, man, and shouts out to John. We made history.
So we heard a story from Scrappy, right? That you weren't allowed to be in the damn video shoot with Jermaine Dupri, man. Tell us how that happened.
Yeah, like I'm glad you brought that up too, because I just want to say the way Scrap said that shit happened, that shit did not happen. Like JD is not big enough to goddamn like he just like, Scrap made it seem like JD just goddamn get off stage. Like I'm like, bro, look at JD and like I ain't that big, but just look at me, look at JD. JD can't do that. But it was a situation where leading up to it, I kept calling, saying, "Hey man, because let me rewind." Okay, so when I first did the hook, they were like, "This gonna be the scratch verse, the scratch version. We're gonna get Sean Paul to go over it, and just give you writer's credit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It wasn't gonna have the
So
same feel.
that's how I left the studio that night. So so probably about 2-3 weeks later, Memphis Hits had done kind of like leaked the motherfucker to the radio station. So I'm here, I'm like, that don't sound like Sean Paul. That's you. That's me. Like, so then that's when I'm hitting, J-Bo, Sean Paul are like, hey, bro, like y'all kept me on there. Like, yeah, man, it just sound good with you on there. We're gonna keep you on there. So I'm like, well, can I say my part in the video? Yeah. They were like, hell yeah. So they set the video date. Let's just say video a month from now. Couple weeks passed, I ain't getting that. I had done been around a couple video shoots. Yeah. I know nigga supposed to call and get your clothes size and all that. I'm like, nigga ain't hit me, tell me what size I am. Okay, all right. So it got damn another week passed, but it get to like a week before the video shoot. Yeah. I'm like, I called, like, hey bro, we still on? Yeah. They were like, yeah, man. So this when the new Falcon jersey had came out. So I go and get the new Falcon jersey, get the J's. I get my own goddamn, I get my own video shoot shit ready. So the day of it, we go out there and start out the video shoot. We do like 3-4 takes. Goddamn, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing my part. Then some little girl just walk up. JD say he don't want nobody but John and Eastside Boys and Young Bloods out here. So I look around. Shit, I'm the only one. Yeah. I'm the only one that ain't John and Eastside Boys and Young Blood. So once I leave, that when I call my lawyer. I get my lawyer, hey man, well shit, nigga ain't gonna let me do this. Well, we gonna do XYZ, you know what I'm saying? And but yeah, like that's how that happened. It never was it wasn't no nigga do on no rough shit. Like, no. It was like an intern came up and said, excuse me, JD says, they just want, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no tough guy shit.
Shit, after all this amount of success, man, you done wrote hooks, man, you done had features, you done all this, man. What do you feel about your career at this point?
I'm proud of it, man. I'm proud of it. I feel like it's almost like, it's like when you see the Loch Ness Monster. You see that little paw stick out the water, that's Damn and that's Get Crunk. It's a whole body that's up under the water.
Whole nother
that's
monster
my mixtapes. That's the underground albums I don't put out. So it's like all of it is together. Like if you just really know Bohagon music and you really know him, then you'll go find all that other stuff. So it's like on the surface, it just seems like, damn, he just got that and that. But like when you just go look into it, you'll see all of the other stuff. And you'll see all the other stuff, it didn't get the proper promotions and shit that it could have got. But overall, like, man, I'm happy. Like I'm proud because I feel like I inspired people from where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't even just about rapping. It's just like we got youngsters that finna go pro. You know what I'm saying? We got youngsters that finna do all kind of shit down there. You know what I'm saying? And like my main thing, I just wanted a little cat that's from the country, from a small town, from anywhere, to just know, like, nigga, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. You can do the same shit these folk can do. You might have to goddamn, you might have to get creative, but you can do the same shit anybody else can do. And I feel like I did that. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's why I can walk around with my head high, with my chest up, like, because I inspired people. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I want to tell the people about my favorite song that you did that a lot of people don't know. And that's a song that you got with Sky, David Banner. Hey, you nigga, Sky, nigga, I be telling Sky, like, boy, you a jackass. Boy, that might be the jammingest goddamn hook ever, nigga. Tell me how that song came about.
That song was a great choose. I think it's Choose Me.
Yeah.
We recorded it out at Billy Hume, and like Billy Hume had a lot to do with Atlanta hip hop too. That like that whole rock and roll era and shit. Like he had a lot to do with that. But yeah, like man, we recorded. I'll never forget. Banner got the $10 million deal, and Banner wanted to put that song on his album.
I believe that song was I'm telling you, that's my favorite song you ever made.
I called Banner like, shit, Banner, that shit was $1,500 for the verse.
Yeah.
You $10 million, man. You're like, shit, it's just right. So Banner took the song, put it on his album, then put my verse on. Now I'm like,
God damn, I didn't even realize that shit.
I'm like, damn, Banner. But yeah, shouts out to Banner. That's my brother too.
Yeah, that motherfucker was jamming.
Motherfucker was jamming,
Ooh, that nigga Sky came with it. You came with it. Banner came with it. I like, this my favorite Bohagon song ever, nigga.
And see, like with Sky came from that Left Eye Camp too. Like that's our connection because he came kind of like all the way from Left Eye, but it like that Left Eye Camp kind of like gave me a start in the music industry. So shouts out to my bro Sky.
Look, man, you know I know you're a rapping motherfucker, and a lot of other people that we know you're a rapping motherfucker. Does it feel like the crunk niggas find you as a crunk rapper and not that rapping motherfucker and not a lyricist?
And it's crazy because at the time when I was on BME, that would be the main thing I was fighting against. They just be like, yeah, he a crunk rapper. I was like, no, I can do this, I can do that. Like I'm a lyricist. And just looking back, but it's like the crunk was like lightning in a bottle. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a moment in time that it just gonna be remembered. But at the time, like I did not want to be remembered as a crunk.
I believe.
Like I was just like, oh man, this terrible. Like why is y'all? I want to be remembered like a lyricist like a Jay-Z or a Biggie or this, you know what I'm saying? Don't just pigeonhole me and put me in a box. But that little box is still alive.
Yeah, it is. It's still doing so.
20 years.
20 years.
It's like I can't fight it.
But speaking on that too, man, so it seems like after that crunk era was done, a lot of people couldn't pivot and do something else, man. Do you feel like it was more left in the tank that BME had and they should have pushed? Like you?
Yeah, I definitely felt that. Like, if I could go back and redo it, man, it's like I did a whole bunch of shit just being young and just being, not being as mature as I should be. You know what I'm saying? And I know BME, if they could look back and do a lot of shit over, they would probably do certain things different. But it was one of those situations where we was all young. It's like the employee was young, the bosses were young. It's just like we were just all freestyle. It was one big freestyle. And after that, you just kind of have to look at the good that came out of it, as opposed to just looking at where it could have went better.
Yeah.
And the legacy. It's like
ain't nothing you do about it now.
Ain't nothing we can do about it now, but just do some reunion shows.
Yeah.
And get some money.
So you eventually left BME. What was the straw that broke the camel's back?
I think when I did the Power Move mixtape, and I put that song on the Power Move mixtape, I think. Because that made them feel a certain way. Like I was feeling a certain way in my heart, but Jeremy, the guy at Oakley, who we had our endorsement deal with, I had met with him and just talking to him. He was like, "Yeah, man, you want to do a mixtape? I get Oakley to sponsor your mixtape." But Oakley really was John plug.
Shit. Yeah.
And I put this song on there, so
Nigga used that man plug and did a diss song on that bitch.
John, like I said, that's my big bro. We in a great space now, man. I love you, bro. But like at the time, I was just like, no, I just gotta figure out a way to make it sting. You know what I'm saying? So that was my way to make it sting. And I think that was the split. You know what I'm saying?
I can see why that would be the split.
Yeah. Looking back, I can see how they would be in their feelings about
While
it.
we on that same subject, looking back, what would you do differently if you could change something back then?
I think if I could do something differently, I wouldn't have jumped around as much as I did.
Okay.
I would have got in a situation, because it's a couple situations that were like, even like over at noontime, I left there too soon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I left, like Polo, I never forget. Polo came to me like, man, I want to be your manager, man. And so Polo brought me a contract. It had 30%. And I was like, you know, goddamn 30%, man.
Yeah.
Like,
that's a lot for a man.
And that kind of made me and Polo bump heads. Polo like, fuck you mean? Like, he kind of like
One
that.
thing about Polo, he gonna put together a hell of an album for you.
Yeah, I knew that. And that what kind of led to me leaving noontime, going back to John. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, I could have stayed over there with Paul and just seen it through.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I agree though, that 30%, that's a lot.
That's a lot, boy. I was just like, boy, you tried me. Like, in my heart, I felt like,
he said, I got this Tarleton ass.
You think because I'm from the country, I'm supposed to just be happy to be here. And that's what fucked a lot of niggas up though, bro.
Yeah.
Because niggas just felt like, some people just felt like I should just be happy to be there. I'm like, no, nigga, I'm better than 90% of the niggas you fuck with.
100%.
I don't care if I'm from a little town. Like, niggas, 100%.
Shit,
but shouts out to Polo.
Yeah, that's my nigga, man. Look, you eventually started your own label, man, with legendary, my nigga, Playboy Trey.
Playboy Trey.
Man, Georgia Dirt, man. What made y'all crank up that label?
Man, like, Trey came from Attic Crew, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, like when I first got up to the city, and John he kind of was just exploring like what to do with me or whatever. He put me with Attic Crew. So like Attic Crew was who introduced me to everybody around the city. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, I was end of 98, 99, like shit. No, I say by the end of 99, going into 2000. Like, boy, we did every chitlin circuit, hole in the wall with Tip in the South. When Tip had the song Dope Boy Fresh with Attic Crew, like, we did every hole in the wall in this motherfucker, man.
Look, speaking of that, I will cut you out. Speaking of that, you don't remember some of them legendary van rides with Big Al riding? Look, when we was in that goddamn van, Joan and the whole time, I know you got to get
packed up in that van.
We was packed up in that van going from town to town. Look, I'm gonna tell you one of the funniest things. When Big Mac, I never forget, y'all that just got off stage, right? And they're like, yeah, Attic Crew in the building, Attic Crew in the building. And I was looking around for the Attic Crew. I knew we was Attic Crew.
Yeah.
I just seen Big Mac on stage with two girls like this. And Big Al was the Attic Crew. I said, look at that Attic Crew, nigga.
Attic Crew. That's the whole crew.
Oh, man, we be joning like a motherfucker on that van, nigga.
Man, boy, we used to have some fun on that road. Like, that was, like, it's like, when you think about this music shit, like those are some of the times that mean the most. It's like once you get up here to you doing the big arenas and all that shit just be rushing, hustle, bustle, all that shit. But the shit that mean the most is when you were goddamn back just thugging it out, grinding it out, riding from city to city in them little 15 passenger vans and That niggas goddamn doubling up 3 niggas in a hotel room. Like those are the times to where like because it was all about the camaraderie.
Yeah.
It was all about the experience then. Like once you just get to the point where you making you getting the money, it hustle and bustle.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Shit get funny. It get real cloudy around that time. Look, nigga, I'm gonna tell you a story about me and you. Look, one day, nigga, that nigga Hagen, right? So I'm trying to tell him about some, what was it? Oh, it was Snipe. It was Snipe, right? Snipe was messing with my ex-girl and shit. So I done told Hagen, I said, yeah, man, I don't fuck with that nigga, right? And nigga Hagen, he's like, man, I ain't listen to no nigga with no Rob and Steel song, right? I said, all right, man. I say, nigga, I'm your nigga. We've been fucking with each other since day one, right? Then why I was so happy. I wasn't happy, but I was happy. So Hayden goddamn me and Snipe, we kind of had our words, nigga. I left and the rest of that shit. So they had this nigga signed over there at BME. Next thing you know, boy, that nigga done stole Hagen drum machine. Took all kind of shit.
Yeah,
right?
that nigga stole my drum machine and went back to Memphis.
I told you that nigga wasn't shit, nigga. You thought I was mad because the nigga was fucking my ex-girl, nigga. Fuck that nigga. But them the good days.
Yeah, shout out
them the good days.
I hope you made some beats off that machine, that beat machine. Too,
Ain't no
man.
telling what that lame ass nigga.
That nigga stole my beat machine, went back to Memphis.
Went back to Memphis, nigga. He took that beat machine. That nigga Hagen said, yeah, man. Nigga took my beat machine. I said, yeah. Look, but it's all good. Them the good days, man. I did want to ask you this, man. Do you feel like it's harder coming from those little towns going mainstream, or do you got to get to the city to go mainstream?
You got to get to the city. Like you got to get to the city. There ain't no way around it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like I was saying, like with my mom, like one of the things that my mom, like she never allowed me to have a comfort zone. So it's like, it was easy for me to come from the country, to come to the city, to do those type of things. But like for a person that been in the country their whole life and don't know nothing else, is like they terrified of it. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't been exposed to it. So it's like, but if you're in a small town and you do music, you got to get to your nearest metropolis. Like, you might not just necessarily got to get to Atlanta or Miami or New Orleans or something, but you got to get to the
you might need to get to Macon. Might need to get to Savannah, huh?
Yeah, you gonna probably need to get to Macon or Savannah, somewhere to where it's enough people. You know what I'm saying?
Piggybacking off that, what advice would you give to a young man coming up in Talbotton, Georgia, on how to make it and on how he need to be heard?
It's different now, though. It's different now as opposed to when I came up. When I came up, it wasn't the age of social media.
I bet you got the internet now.
So like now, if you got the personality, you got the charisma, it's like you can create your demand from wherever you at. But after you create that demand, you still gonna have to get to the nearest metropolis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like you can create your demand. You can get those eyes on you from wherever you at. You know what I'm saying now. But you know, once you start trying to make money and do that, like you're gonna have to get to a metropolis.
Cool shit. Let's get into some family shit, man. You got a son right now running that ball, man, playing football. Tell us about his journey and what's going on with that.
Yeah, man. Shouts out to my son, man, Caleb Leonard. He just finished this year at Freeport High School. And this was his junior year, so he transferred to Niceville for his senior year. And man, we got high hopes for him and
trying to get some free school.
Yeah, he's a wide receiver cornerback, and you know, he scored about 10 touchdowns last year.
Okay.
So he been doing his thing. They recruiting him more for cornerback, with what they call it, cornerback with wide receiver hands. But I think he want to play wide receiver.
Yeah.
He like,
That's always
he like the way that the crowd
the crowd
screams.
go down when you score a touchdown.
It's something about that whole crowd screaming thing, wide receiver. So, like, man, you know, I'm just blessed, man. Just, you know, to sit back and just watch him. I could just be a fan of him. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool. Look, you used to be an athlete yourself, man. Anything your son can beat you in right now?
He probably could beat me in football now.
Okay.
But I still don't think basketball he ready for me yet.
Yeah, you was pretty decent in basketball.
But yeah, like football, he definitely got me now.
He got you in football.
He definitely
them old bones ain't gonna move as fast as that young nigga.
Boy, not at all.
So check this out, man. We do this a lot on this show. We're gonna make you create an ultimate song. But this is gonna be the ultimate country boys anthem. But you only using people that are not from Atlanta. And I need you to put together a song, right? It's gonna be a hook. I mean, it's gonna be a verse, hook, verse, hook.
So 3 verses.
3 verses and a hook.
3
2
verses.
hooks.
3 verses, 2 hooks.
Yep.
And the ultimate country song.
You gotta have your producer, whoever gonna do your first verse, your hook, your second verse. The hook gonna be the same, and then you got 3 verses. 3 different people.
That's good. That's easy. Okay, so who I would get to do the beat? And my little bro, King Drum Dummy. You know, he do a lot of Broadway shit. He produce for Moneybag. That girl ain't your friend. Some shit Glorilla got. He did that. My home. Something about the homie girl. I forget what the name was. But you'll see him on a lot of shit. Young Boy, he done did a bunch of Young Boy shit. So I would get him to do the beat.
Okay.
Of course, you know, I had a first verse. You know what I'm saying? And like, I ain't no hater. I would put film on the second verse. You know what I'm saying? Because like, regardless of if me and them done had disagreement, we both
so they going back. They're going back and forth on the second verse.
Yeah, they're gonna share the second verse.
Okay.
And I will put both spots on the last verse.
Okay. Who would do your hook?
Who would do my hook? That's a good question right there. I would put Old E on the hook. Old E from Albany.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a pretty fire country boy song. I fuck with that. I fuck with that.
Would go up.
We're gonna do a little goddamn rapid fire, man. So beat, hook, or lyrics?
What's the most important?
Yeah, with rapid fire.
Beat.
Okay. All right. Crunk energy or Monster energy?
Crunk energy.
Okay. Ozone or Vibe magazine?
Ozone.
Todd Gurley or AJ Green?
Todd Gurley.
Okay. Yeah, I would win AJ.
AJ was real tight.
Yeah, look.
AJ just didn't do nothing in the pros like that though.
He did cook in the pro. He's on the star-ran team.
It was all right, but Julio kind of like...
Yeah, Julio did.
Him and Julio were right here in college. Then Julio got down went up.
Yeah, Julio. Look. LeBron or Kobe?
Bron.
Okay. Better dunker, Dominique or Vince?
Damn, man. Like, I gotta go with Vince, but
I know you want to go with Dominique, but Vince is definitely the better dunker.
Vince is the better dunker. Like,
but I feel you. I wouldn't want to go against
Nick. I
Nick
never
either.
get being like coming up from the country. My auntie, I came up my uncle house. My auntie took me over our Cascade somewhere and showed me Dominique house. That nigga had DW on the gate. Like, I was probably about 8 years old, but I was just in front of the nigga. I was like, wow. Dominique will.
And that's what it's all about. So look, you can only have one ring for the home team, man. It's gonna be the Hawks or the Falcons.
Gotta be the Falcon, man. Boy, I remember 28-3, boy. Me and my girl watched the game. We watched that game because it wasn't no football. She just, she big Alabama Crimson Tide, and we ain't have no football. We watched that game over. Like, The 28-3. We watched that shit, man.
So what you got going on now? Let the people know what you got going on now.
I'm in the studio recording. I just did a track with Bone Crusher, J-Bo, Don P, called Shot O'Clock.
Okay.
I rapped on a song with Attic Crew.
Okay.
Called
on their new album.
On their new album. What's the name of the song? Anyway, be on the lookout for it. And you know, I'm just recording, and you know, I'm into transportation now. You know what I'm saying? Flatbed shouter. You know, so just trying to keep it moving, man.
Well, you know what we do on this show, man. What we gotta do, especially since you my bro, man. We split double cheeseburger meals, all kind of shit together. I gotta give you your flowers, man, for being one of the coldest rappers, one of my best friends back in the day, man. And you know, you don't get the props that you really deserve out here in these streets. You one of the best lyricists I know. Definitely one of the hardest putting together songs, doing hooks. And we just want to give you flowers, man.
Man, thank you,
bro.
Yeah.
I just want to give you flowers,
man.
One love, man.
And I just want to say, man, like, people don't understand how amazing the city of Atlanta is. Just like, cause you know, I live in Alabama now. You know, I've been in Alabama for a couple years. And, you know, I get the algorithm of people of the different other states. And so I hear like what they be saying. And I always just say to myself, like, boy, these people just don't understand. Like, you don't understand. Like in Atlanta is inspiring. You know what I'm saying? You as a black man, a black woman, you can wake up, walk out your door, see somebody come by in a Bentley that from the same struggle as you, and
normal everyday
and they gonna dap you up and throw you the peace sign. Like, then you might, you know, I used to live beside Lenox Mall. You know what I'm saying? I wake up every day, boy. I walk out my condo and look around, and I'm just inspired. Like, these people that look like me, that's having that and different other places, like you pop out with your jewelry, you know, looking like money, all niggas just plotting on you, want to rob you and this and that and all that. It ain't like that anymore.
Nah, damn sure.
It's like everybody having, everybody mind is on, their frequency, their vibration is on having, is on inspiring, seeing black people up here. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's the amazing shit about the city of Atlanta, that if you never been here, you don't understand it.
No, you don't.
You don't understand,
you don't get it.
The magic. Like, this motherfucker is magic, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and I just want to just say, man, like, I always have an allegiance to the metro area. Like, I always have love for it. I always feel a connection to it. And man, like, Atlanta go through what it go through, but Atlanta, it gonna be Atlanta. I promise you. I promise you, always.
They sure will. Well, this has been another episode of Atlanta Coaches Podcast with my homie Bohagon. And we out. Yep. That's it. That was good.
This is a Big Facts Network exclusive.